Hey everybody, I'm Ron Hawkins,
I'm Ed Pugh.
and we're here today to talk to you a little bit about Bones USA. So, Ed, people are excited about Bones USA.
Yes, very, very excited.
Very excited. So, and we've got a lot of stuff going on. So, let's tell everyone a little bit more about Bones USA, what it is, why it's different, why it's unique, things like that. So, first of all, let's talk about what we call here the Bones USA process.
Yes.
Okay? So, what exactly does that mean when we talk about that?
That we take a technology like spin casting in metal, or in this particular case, cast machines, and then we add our process to that technology that in turn yields a production result. So that's going to be how we design a model. That's going to be how we make our masters. That's how we make our molds. All of these steps go into creating the Bones USA process.
Okay. So once these figures are made, what do you think makes a Bones USA figure superior, in other ways, to other figures that are out there?
There's really three qualities people look for. Two major ones are always discussed: the detail of the model and the surface of the model. A lot of people like resin models simply because they always have a great surface, but they have their drawbacks. Very brittle, you break a sword, you got a problem. Okay. People like metal for various reasons. And then, so what we're looking for here is something that is going to have the detail, have the surface, and also have all of the workability so that it can be cut and filed and modified like in a figure that I would like to be able to move it into.
Okay. So let's talk about surface a little bit. Tell us why surface is so important and how Bones USA brings a good surface to the figures that we make.
So there we go. We have three figures here. The one in the center is a test print. It allows us, it's larger on purpose, and it allows us to view detail and all sorts of things like that. But that gives you a reference point of where we're coming from. On the left, you're going to see a metal production piece. And if you look at the cape, you can see porosity in the cape and things of that. And this is sort of what people with metal have worked for or worked with for years. Now, on the right is a Bones USA piece. This, in turn, has no porosity. It allows you to be able to have the surface you want at the time you want, and it'll hold and work and do whatever you want it to do.
Yeah, it's very smooth, very smooth. Now, let's talk about the detail you mentioned a while ago. How does the Bones USA process, how does it do when it comes to detail?
So here we've got two models that were sculpted by Julie Guthrie, a pirate, obviously. The one on the right is a resin piece that we actually sold at a ReaperCon. The one on the left is a Bones USA model that we actually made this morning. So the master for the model on the left is the model on the right. So it is a second generation of that. But now let's look at the detail. You see the little characters of the lace in his shirt. You see the fingernails on his right hand in the sword. And if you look at the resin, they're exactly there. The filigree on his little treasure chest, same thing. It's there. Everything it's literally a perfect copy. So it holds all of the detail you would expect from a resin model.
I think that if you were to hold these, if these were the same color and you held them side by side, do you think you'd be able to tell the difference?
No, they would be indistinguishable. I'd have to turn them upside down. You know?
Right. Okay. So, now, when it comes to flexibility and things like that, you've got some figures here on the desk here.
Yes.
Let's talk about flexibility in Bones versus Bones USA.
So it's everything. This is a Bones Classic model that I grabbed on the way out to head over here to the studio. And one of the biggest complaints we had was they were just too flexible for a lot of people. Curvy, bendy swords, all of these things. And they are. So that is a factor that we wanted to also address. And in the Bones USA materials, it's there. You have flexibility. I don't know if you can see, but I'm actually moving that sword. It's not snapping off.
Now, will that break if you bend it hard enough?
If I want to bend it hard enough, I can break this arm right off. Okay, but you're going to put a little effort to it. More importantly, though, it's a very stiff material. I don't know if you can hear that, but anyway, that's me just flicking the sword. So the details there, the rigidity's there, everything you need for a very good model is here.
Cool. All right. Well, that's great. Well, hopefully you guys learned a little bit about Bones USA today, and I think, Ed, in the future, you're going to see a lot more Bones USA models,
Yes,
right?
you will. Yes, you will.
Okay, well,
and I want to thank you all for watching. Hope you have a good day.
See you later.